Okay. All right. Now, here I go again. All right. So I was just watching prediction on the Rockets game 7 today, and I came across this video, and it was cool. I was listening to the entire deal until this last part, and I just felt like it was unwarranted. And it was just basically, for whatever reason, Quentin Richardson had MLS joke about Steph Curry, and it was like it had nothing to do with the analysis of the predictions or anything. He just popped out with this, and this was his reasoning. It was in jokingness, but you know how it goes. And I'm just gonna say that ahead of time is that it starts out as a joke until it's not in certain circumstances and situations. You know, behind every joke they say is a bit of truth. So I'm gonna let this play out and let y'all listen to it and chime in.
This game from a bunch of different angles today. So let's get to prediction. Who wins and why? Q, you go first.
I'm gonna go with the Warriors. I gotta go with the veteran, and Shay, I can't go against the little light skinned dude, number 30, man. I'm not about to have the little light eyes, light skinned boy looking at me crazy after he go crazy in another game and prove
You see what he say? Oh, hold on.
himself again. So I'm gonna
Prove himself again. You see what he said. So you saw his facial expressions and his eye it's like he was saying it jokingly, but he really meant that shit low key and high key. And this is the type of stuff that you talk about, with the whole MLS stuff. It start out as a joke. It's like an open attack on, particularly on males. Now, between this, if y'all saw at the beginning, it was him, an unambiguous black male. Then you had a YT woman, and then you had an MLS brother. Now, watch the rest of this commentary, and this is the triangulation between the three that is openly accepted, basically on national TV. And people think, oh, it's just a joke. That ain't no big deal, and it doesn't compare to what unambiguous people, BOK people go through or whatever. It's like, yeah, in certain circumstances, maybe not, but everybody has a fair share of this kind of crap if it continues the way it do. That's why you got to watch who around you and what their energy is. But I'm gonna continue.
roll with the Warriors and Steph Curry and Jimmy buckets and Draymond.
I'm going to go with Q, and I'm going to go for the same reason. My waffle complected brother, Stephen Curry, knows how to execute in these games.
You see what he said? He said his waffle complected brother. Now he's a fellow MLS brother. He says you can see what's the pattern. He had to go along with the joke because it's all good. He could have just went left and said, nah, okay, I don't know what that had. He could have just diverted it, but he went along with it because it's expected for you as an MLS man to go along with the dialogue. Meanwhile, the YT woman, she laughing because she like, well, I didn't say anything, so I'm just gonna keep that to myself. Just go along with the flow of what the first person said. So you can see the unambiguous person is a dictator in these situations. You know what I'm saying? This is why I believe they do what they do. It's like a feeling of dictatorship in a space that they typically don't with YT. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep going.
Game 7. That's what the guy can do. He just put up 50 last time he did it. I know that they're getting beat up, but that experience between him and Jimmy Butler, they know how to close out a series in these elimination games. I'm going with the Warriors as well.
I'm not qualified to speak on this matter, but I'm just going to say I agree with you.
Now you see all three of them right there, and then they went into a little jokey joke when she said that. So she's like, "Hey, I can't say anything because it's national TV, but behind the scenes, I see how y'all operate. Because even if she don't say anything, she pretty much can see how the situation operates and the order in which it is. And best believe subconsciously they know these things, whether it be YT male or female. But I'm gonna continue.
I'm not going to go against the dude that can drop 50 in a game 7.
I'll talk about it. Put the camera on me. I'll talk about it.
See, now that dude Jay Harris, I don't know what he looks like, whether he unambiguous male or MLS male, but he said, I talk about it, put the camera on me. So I don't know what his angle will be, but they all just laughing about it. But see, that's my point. I'm gonna let it ride out.
Thank you.
So as you can see there, that's the dynamic that people do that's openly accepted in the general public. And this is why the MLS fight and battle is an uphill one. That these dynamics are cool, and I'm gonna wrap it up. These dynamics are cool as long as it's looked at as joking, but it can turn now low key with no cameras on and certain dynamics and certain hierarchical dynamics within either interracial or inter. This stuff plays into effect on violence, hatred, and other things. But I just happened to come across that. I haven't made a video in a hot minute, didn't even really plan to, but I had to say something about that, y'all. So until peace.